Welcome. I'm Callie. I'm going to take you through about a 45-minute flow, just kind of a feel-good practice designed to kind of open up the body, get blood flowing, get breath going, and leave you feeling kind of refreshed and relaxed. So have anything you like to practice, obviously a space to practice, but if you like to have a blanket or a towel or anything to pad joints, feel free to always use those anytime through practice when we're on the knees or the sits bones. So we're going to get started lying down today. Come to lying down on the ground and lengthen your arms out by your sides. Let this be a little bit more active in nature, so press through the heels and turn the toes upwards. And start to just feel all of the points of your body connected to the floor. Kind of mentally tune into all of those pieces of you rooted down. Let those become heavy and grounded. And then notice the front of the body. Particularly focus on the front of your body. Relax it outwards and feel the expansion and the contraction of your belly as you breathe. Start to smooth out that rhythm and pace so that your inhale and your exhale just naturally become a little bit longer and fuller. So we're going to keep these nice full breaths going, but add in a little bit of motion. So connect your palms to the floor. You reach your arms up overhead as we inhale. So release your breath. Push through the heels. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up and back until the backs of the hands touch the floor. And then as you exhale, reverse that action and slowly bring the hands back down to the sides. So the inhale reaches your arms all the way up overhead, backs of the hands connect to the floor. And then exhale, slowly reverse that. Arms come up and then back down to the side. So just keep going with the rhythm of your breath. Breathing in to bring those arms all the way up and back. And then breathing out to lower them down. Every time you breathe in, having a sense of getting a little bit longer. Every time you breathe out, feeling nice and rooted and grounded. Okay, the next time you bring the arms up overhead, keep them there. Rest the backs of the hands against the floor and press through the heels. And just take a few breaths in this position. Letting that arms up overhead position allow the area around your ribs and belly to just gently lengthen out. Now start to walk your legs off to the right and then kind of bend your upper body over to the right too. So you're going to make yourself a little bit of a crescent moon shape. And just kind of stretch out the side body like that. If you need a little bit more stretch, you can place the left ankle over the right. You can also grab the left wrist with the right hand or the left elbow. Just breathe here. Have a sense of tucking the tailbone under just a little bit. Then come back through the center. And walk your legs off to the left. So the legs go to the left and then arc your upper body over that way too. So you're kind of in a crescent moon shape the other direction. And if you need a little bit more, you can place the right ankle over the left. You can grab the right wrist if you'd like. Okay, come back to center. And then once you've centered out the body, bend your knees, plant the feet close to your sits bones, and set your arms low by the sides, palms facing down. So we're going to come up and down with the hips as we reach the arms up like we did previously. So release your breath. And then inhale, lift the hips and reach your arms all the way up and back till the backs of the hands touch the floor. And then exhale, slowly reverse back down, one vertebra at a time, sits bones and palms connect at the same time. Inhale, lift your hips and reach your arms all the way up and back. And then exhale, slowly lower back down. Palms and sits bones connect same time. So just keep going like that. Rhythm of your breath. Again, steady, smooth breath in and out guides your motion. The next time your hips come up, keep your hips up. And then exhale to drop just your arms down to the sides. So you're going to keep your hips lifted in that bridge position. And if you'd like, you can interlace the fingers, tuck the shoulders under, and stretch the knuckles towards the heels. Press down through the feet. Use your back muscles to lift. You try to soften your glutes. Good. And then release those hands. Slowly release the seat back down. Tuck the knees in. Give them a tight squeeze. And then send your arms out to the sides. Find a 90-degree bend with your knees. We're going to move side to side. So breathe in here. And then breathe out. Drop your knees halfway to the left. Look towards your right shoulder. And then inhale to the center. Exhale, knees go to the right and look to your left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees go left, look to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees go to the right and look left. Okay, inhale, center. Let your knees fall halfway to the left and just pause. So use the belly to hold the knees in space. Pull the right shoulder away from the knees. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then drop the knees all the way to the side. You can take your left hand and rest it on the right leg if you'd like, maybe gazing towards that right hand. Good, left arm out. Use the belly, come back to center. Scoot a little to the left and let your knees fall halfway to the right. Pause. So use the core to kind of keep your legs lifted at 45 degrees. Pull the left shoulder away from those knees. Breathe. And then let them come down to the floor. If you want to set the right hand on the left knee, feel free to do that. Okay, both arms out. Use the belly, come back to center. Give the knees a big squeeze, rock side to side against your lower back. And then just roll over onto one side. And then come to all fours facing the front of your mat. So setting up with shoulders over wrists and hips over knees, we're going to do a little cat-cow. So as you breathe in, lift the crown of the head and lift the tailbone up. And as you breathe out, pull the belly in, round your spine, gaze toward your hips. Inhale, crown of head and tailbone lift. And then exhale, reverse that, pull the belly in. So just keep flowing back and forth like that a few times. And make it kind of your own flow here. If you want to circle around a little bit, that can feel nice. If you want to just keep it forward back, that's fine too. Okay. Come back to your neutral spine. We're going to add a element to this with a little forward back. So inhale, lift the crown of the head and the tailbone again. And then exhale, pull the belly in and bring your hips back to your heels. Rest your forehead down. So the inhale brings you forward, crown of head and tailbone lift. Exhale, belly in, pull the hips back, rest your forearms and forehead. So keep going back and forth like that. And again, make this yours. If you want to circle around, that can be nice. If you want to make some figure eight, that can be nice. Sort of free form, feel good movement. Okay, bring the hips all the way back to the heels and pause in child's pose. Reach those arms all the way forwards. Now pull the right underarm closer to the floor. So hopefully getting a back, a shoulder, and a corner of chest stretch here. And then pull the left underarm closer to the floor. Okay, square the shoulders. Rest your forehead. Sweep your arms all the way back and rest the backs of the hands at the lower back with your elbows wide. We're going to come up and down on the knees and reach the arms up at the same time. So release your breath. Press into the knees. Inhale, lift the arms up. Rotate the thumbs back. And then exhale, sweep your arms out as you fold back down. Rest your forehead and connect your hands to your back at the same time. So the inhale presses into the knees, arms reach up, thumbs rotate back, chest lifts. And then exhale, sweep the arms out as you fold forward. So just keep going, flowing like that. Inhaling to lift and exhaling to lower. Getting some shoulder rotation in there. Using the belly to support the lower back as you move. Take 2 more. And then after the second one, you'll just keep your forehead rested on the floor and reach your arms forward for child's pose again. And then from there, come to all fours. Okay, so extend your right leg behind you. You have the option to do this with just the leg, or if you'd like to extend the left arm as well, feel free to do that. Inhale, and then exhale, tuck everything in tight, round your spine. Inhale, extend arm and leg, or just leg. And then exhale, tuck in. 2 more like that. Inhale, big extend. Exhale, big pull. Last time, extend and hold. So try to lift your belly away from the floor. Press the right hand down. Extend your collarbones forward a little bit. And then set your left hand down. Kickstand your left leg out to the side and start to peel your right side body up. Come into a side plank variation. So you can set your right hand on the right foot rather on the floor for a little bit more balance support. Or if you're feeling okay, you can extend that right leg kind of parallelish to the floor. Right hand can be up or at the hip. Good. Okay, come back to center, reset in all fours. Then we're going to do second side. So the left leg is going to extend. If you want, the right arm can extend as well. Breathe in here. And then breathe out, pull everything in tight. Inhale, extend out long. Exhale, pull everything in tight. 2 more times. Inhale, big reach. Exhale, big pull. And then last time, extend and hold. So pull the belly away from the floor, plug that right shoulder in, and look just in front of your mat so you're nice and long. Good, right hand comes down, kickstand your right leg out to the side, peel the left side body up, and open up into a side plank. So the leg can stay parallelish to the floor, or you can set the left foot down for a little bit more balance support. Do what makes sense, what feels stable. Breathe. Okay, look down, come back to all fours and reset. And then when you're ready, tuck the toes and lift up and back to downward facing dog. Pedal it out for a moment. Good. Inhale back to all fours. And then exhale to child's pose. So we're going to wake up the body, or the front of the body that is, with a little cobra flow. So release your breath in this position. Now inhale, bring yourself forwards. Lower your hips first, hug the arms into the body, and then lower your chest down to the floor. Now inhale, lift your chest off the floor. Then press your hands down, lift your hips up, and exhale back to child's pose. So we're going to do just 2 more of those. Inhale, bring it forward again. Hips come down, arms come in. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift into a baby cobra again. Press the hands down, lift the hips up, and exhale back to child's pose. Okay, last time. Inhale, come to all fours. Hips come down, arms come in. Exhale to lower yourself down. Now inhale, lift into a baby cobra. So no weight in the hands. Just peeling your chest up and back. Good. Release. Press down and lift up. Exhale to child's pose. Now breathe in and come to all fours. And then breathe out, tuck the toes, and lift up and back to downward facing dog again. Okay, feet are going to come together. You're going to bring the right leg up. Inhale, bring right leg up. Exhale, pull the knee towards the nose. Inhale, lift up again. Exhale, pull the knee in towards the nose. Now this time, hover for a moment. And then carefully step through for a lunge. So the knee positions right over that ankle. You're going to sink the hips down, lift the chest up. And then carefully set the back knee down and untuck the toes. So a little dynamic motion back and forth. Breathe in here. And then breathe out, shift back and flex the toes towards your face. Inhale, come forwards again, lift the chest. And then exhale, come backwards again, flex the foot. 2 more. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, backwards. Last time, come forwards, pause here, lift the chest. Hands can come to knee first, or if you want to rise directly up, feel free. Come into just a lifted position with the upper body. If it feels more stable to place your hands on your knee, feel free to do that too. Okay, you're going to bring your hands down to frame that front foot, keep the left hand down, and then peel the right arm up and back when you're ready for a twist. So this right arm can be up, or you can set it to the lower back. Good, look down, both hands come down, and then shift your weight back and flex your toes towards your face. Pull the collarbones forwards, get a nice back of leg stretch, relax the upper body. Okay, come back to your lunge. You're going to plant your hands, tuck your left toes, lift the knee, and just slide that leg back to your down dog shape and pause here. Then we're going to do the same thing with the second side, left leg up. Inhale, bring left leg up. Exhale, knee comes into the nose. Inhale, lift back up again. Exhale, knee comes into the nose. Pause this time, get the knee in super tight. And then carefully step through. So find a lunge, make sure your knee is right over that ankle. Lift your chest, sink your hips, and then carefully set your back knee down and untuck your toes. Breathe in here, and then breathe out, shift back and flex your toes towards your face. Inhale, come forwards, lift your chest. Exhale, come backwards and flex your foot. 2 more. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, backwards. Last time, come forwards, pause here. Okay, hands can come to knee first, or you can lift them up if you like. If it feels more stable to just keep your hands on your knee, feel free to do that. Just kind of tilting your chest back, lifting up from your belly, pressing down through that front foot and the back knee. And then slowly coming down with those hands. Keeping the right hand planted, on an exhale, lift the left arm up, come into a twist. So this left hand, it can be up towards the ceiling, or you can gently set the back of the hand on the lower back if that feels better. Okay, look down. Inhale, both hands down. And then exhale, shift back and flex the toes towards your face. Try to pull the collarbones forwards here. And then come forwards, plant the hands, tuck your left toes, lift your knee, and slide back to a down dog. All right, breathe in and look between your hands. And then breathe out and step between your hands. A few big steps, little steps, or one big step. Now take a half lift. And then release your breath and take a big fold and half. Inhale, big reach and rise. And then exhale, relax. Take a pause, reset here. Okay. Take a big step back with your left foot. Take the foot at about 90 degrees, so parallel-ish to the back end of your mat. And then take a 90-degree bend in the front leg with your toes facing forwards. Widen out your arms. Come more into warrior two. Inhale here. And then exhale, set your right elbow down and reach over with your left arm. Inhale, reverse that. So pull the left arm down, reach the right arm over. And then exhale, come forwards. One more time, inhale, reverse, and pause here. So just reaching over with that top arm, stretching out that side body. And then exhale, come forward, set the elbow down and reach over with your top arm. Lift out of the bottom leg a little bit, pull the belly away from the floor. This top arm can always be at the nape of the neck if that feels better for the shoulder. And then come back up to wide arms. Relax your arms down. Straighten your right leg and then turn the toes forward and just switch sides. So turn the left toes to the back of the mat, bend into your knee. Back foot is parallel to the short, or right foot is parallel to the short end of your mat. And then widen out your arms so you're facing the other way for warrior two. Breathe in here. And then breathe out. Set the left elbow down and reach over with the right arm. Inhale, reverse it. And then exhale, come forwards again. Set the elbow down and reach. Okay, inhale, reverse, and pause. So big reach over with that top arm. Good, exhale, come forwards. Set the elbow down and take a big reach over with the right arm. Lift the belly away from the floor. Top arm can be forward, it can also be up or against the hip or lower back. Good, okay, come back to warrior two. Straighten your leg, turn the toes forwards. And then turn your right toes towards the top of your mat, come into warrior two. Spin your hands down, unpivot your back toes, and then just step the left foot forward and fold in half. Inhale, slowly roll back up. Shrug your shoulders back at the top. Okay. So do a few rounds of flow, nice, steady, even pace. Relax your arms to the sides. And release your breath. Inhale, arms sweep up. And then arms sweep out and fold. Plant the hands at the floor. Now take a half lift, breathe in, so just take the top of the head forwards. And then exhale, plant the hands. Step your feet all the way back so you're in your plank pose. Always feel free to come to the shins for this. Inhale, come forwards a little. And then exhale, lower yourself onto the ground and untuck your toes. Take a baby cobra inhale. Exhale, release, tuck the toes, lift yourself up and back, feet together. Take a big breath in here. And a big breath out, lift your hips up and back. Inhale, look between your hands. And then exhale, step between them. A few small steps or one big one. Take a half lift, inhale. Exhale, big fold into the legs. Arms circle up and over. Big inhale, reach. And then exhale, let it go. Big breath in. And exhale, relax, release. Again, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms come out as you fold. Plant the hands down. Take a half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. Step yourself back to a plank pose. Come to the shins if you'd like. Inhale, come forwards. Exhale, lower to the ground and untuck your toes. Baby cobra inhale. Exhale, release, tuck the toes, lift up and back, feet come together. Inhale here. Exhale. Okay, inhale, look between your hands. And then exhale, step yourself between them. Half lift, breathe in. Big fold, release. Inhale, big reach and rise. Sweep your arms up. And exhale, let the arms go. Take another big breath in. And release. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms out as you fold. Plant the hands down. Take a half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. Step yourself back to a plank pose. Come to the shins if you'd like. Inhale, come forwards. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Untuck your toes. Take a baby cobra inhale. Exhale, release. Tuck the toes, lift up and back. Feet come together. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, look between your hands. And then exhale, step between your hands. Half lift, inhale. And then exhale, big fold. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, relax. Take a couple moments. Okay, a little bit different this time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms out and fold. Plant the hands down. Take a half lift, breathe in. And then breathe out, plant the hands, step your feet directly back to downward facing dog. You're gonna lift the right leg up. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, step it forward. Take your back foot down at an angle, about 45 degrees, and rise it for warrior one. Okay, so you've got about a 90-degree bend in the front leg. Pull that hip back, and then take your arms to your, elbows out wide, hands to your chest, that is. Now inhale, open up the elbows. And then exhale, bring the hands back to center and straighten your front leg. Inhale, bend and open up. Exhale, pull back and bring your hands back together. 2 more times here. Inhale, open up. Exhale, come back. Last time, inhale, peel open and pause here. So you can keep the arms here. If you want, you can reach behind you, interlace your fingers, and stretch your knuckles back. Good. Now inhale, straighten your front leg and rise your arms. And then exhale, fold down and just plant your hands down. Let your head hang heavy. Pull the shoulders toward your back. Okay, bend into the front leg. Plant your hands down firmly and step back to down dog. We'll do second side. Left leg is going to lift. Inhale, bring the left leg up. And then exhale, step out forward. Back heel comes to 45 degrees. Rise up for warrior one, other side. Okay, hands come to the chest here. Inhale, bend into the front leg, open up the arms. And then exhale, straighten the leg and pull the hands back to center. Inhale, open up and lunge. Exhale, pull back, hand center. Last time, open up and lunge, pause here. Nice open chest. If you want to reach behind you, interlace your fingers and stretch your knuckles back, that's totally fine. Inhale, straighten your leg and rise the arms. And then exhale, fold down, plant the hands down. So head comes down, hips come up. Pull the shoulders towards the back. Okay, bend into the front leg, plant the hands firmly, step back to down dog. Inhale, look between your hands. And then exhale, step between them. Take a little lift, inhale. Exhale, take a fold. Inhale, reach and rise up. And then exhale, let go. Okay. So step 1 foot back so you're facing the wide end of your mat. Your legs are going to come wide and your toes angled in just a little bit. So we're going to bend into alternating knees and plant alternating hands close to the foot. So we're going to start with the left hand coming towards the right foot. Inhale, open up the arms. Exhale, bend the right leg, set the left hand close to the foot and reach the right arm up. Inhale, come open again. Then exhale, switch. So bend into the left leg, set the right hand down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, right hand down. Okay, inhale, open up. Place the left hand down and pause. So the fingertips face back if that's okay for the shoulder, or they can face forwards. This top arm can be lifting up or can set at the lower back. Straighten your spine. Keep your right knee just slightly bent, but probably shift your left hip a little to the left so make sure that lower back is nice and flat. Okay, look down, use the belly. Inhale, lift back up, wide arms. And then exhale, switch. So bend into the left leg and set the right hand down. Probably shift the right hip a little to the right. Lengthen out your spine. Good, look down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, relax the arms, take a second. And then bring those arms up, inhale. And exhale, fold. Plant those hands down. So let the head come heavy. Pull the shoulders towards the back. You can bind behind the legs. You can reach behind you, interlacing the fingers and stretching the knuckles up. Just gonna do what feels good here. Okay, prop yourself halfway up. Heel toe your feet in until they're just outside the hips, toes turn down a little bit. Drop your seat down, lift the top of your head and come into a low squat. So your outer arms are gonna come against the inner legs. Hands come toward the chest, open up your chest. You can also sit on the floor or a prop for this if you'd like. Okay, use the support of your hands as much as you need to help yourself slowly come down to the floor. Hug those knees in. Okay. And now, you can stay as you are or you can spin forward if you like. You're going to come to a seat with a diamond shape in your legs. So your heels come like a foot away from your hips and your knees are out wide. You're going to sit up tall first. And then just kind of pull your belly towards your lap. So you're not going to go very far down with this position with your legs wide. That's okay. Try to keep your chest open and just kind of pull your collarbones forward and create some space in your lower back. And then slowly come back up. Extend your legs out long, flex the toes towards your face. Inhale, arms come up. And then exhale, fold down towards the legs. So you can rest your hands on the shins or grab the outer soles of the feet. Bend the knees just a little bit if it helps you create some space in the lower back. Slowly roll up. Head is last to lift and shrug your shoulders back at the top. Pause. Couple breaths. When you're ready, scoot yourself forward a little bit and come to lying down. So extend your arms out long. Pull the right knee in and send your left leg out straight. Flex the toes up. You're going to grab the right knee with the left hand. Right arm comes out to the sides. And then scoot your hips to the right and just gently pull that right leg across the body. So it can sit on a prop, on a pillow. It can hang out in space, or it can just come to the floor. That's suitable for your body. Pull the right shoulder away from the knee gently. Relax into your twist for your next couple of breaths. Come back to center. Pull the left knee in. Set the right ankle on top of it so the knee goes wide. Flex the right foot and grab behind the left thigh or in front of the left shin and gently pull toward your body. Okay, release the right leg. Send it out long. Keep the left knee in. Send the left arm out to the side. Scoot a little to the left and let the left knee come across the body towards the right. And gently let that left shoulder come towards the floor away from the knee. Relax your face. Come back to center. Pull the right knee in, set the left ankle on top of the right leg, and you can grab behind the right thigh or in front of the right shin. Flex the left foot as you come into a figure four stretch. Okay. Unravel the legs. Send them up. Grab the outer shins or the outer soles of the feet and widen out into a happy baby. If you want to rock side to side, feel free. If you want to stay still, that's fine. Maybe straighten and bend the legs. Just kind of do what feels good here. And then bring it all back in. Hug the knees in one more time. Take a little rock side to side against your lower back. And then extend everything out nice and long and set up for your resting pose of Shavasana. So just let the feet naturally fall out to the sides. Let the backs of the hands or the palms rest against the floor. Create some space around each fingertip. Relax your face, eyes closed. Take a couple deep breaths every time you breathe out. Get a little bit heavier. Let go a little bit more. Just let go fully for the next minute or two. I'll bring you back shortly. Just rest. Now, deepen your breath. Take a little gentle movement into the hands and the feet. Maybe wiggle the fingers and toes. After that, maybe take a stretch up overhead. Maybe shift side to side. Just kind of reawaken the body slowly, gently. Eventually, make your way to one side of the body and just pause for a second. So just roll over, take a breath or two there. And then once you have, slowly make your way back up to a seat. We'll finish practice together there. So no rush, but you'll just transition back to a seat, sit up nice and tall. And just for about 30 seconds, see if you can become completely still. Try not to move a single muscle. Let nothing move, just breath. Take a deep breath in and release it out. Okay, friends. When you're ready, feel free to open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. Take good care. See you next time.